Embry gang, Trillbillies, what's good? And for anybody else that might not know who I am, you just stumbled across my video. My name's Franklin Embry. I'm a rapper, an artist, a producer, musician, videographer, creator. I kind of like to think of myself as kind of like a Swiss Army knife in the content creation realm. You know what I'm saying? I do a little bit of everything, because I'm severely ADHD and yeah. This week I'm a rapper. Next week I'll be a photographer. And the week after that I'll be producing or some shit. You never know with me. You never know. If you're new here, man, welcome. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell, all that good stuff. And let's get into the video. What's up, guys? Future Frank here. I really got to do a better job of scripting these videos because I totally forgot to tell y'all about the Discord, man. And right now with the Discord, it's so cool because we're releasing unreleased music. I'm leaking music videos, like the music video we're releasing Thursday. That's been up on the Discord for like the past week. So being a member of the Discord, if you're Embry gang, if you're a Trillbilly, being a member of the Discord is going to get you a lot of cool, more behind the scenes, like stuff that we're doing over here. And you'll get to see it first. You'll get to hear about everything first. You'll be the first to know. So join the Discord. I'm going to leave a link down in the description for the Discord. And yeah, man, I hope to see y'all over there. Back to the video. Y'all, it has been such a crazy week, man. We dropped the short on Facebook for Squat That Dooley and it went stupid viral. Hold on, where's it at? Let's see. You'd think I would be prepared and have this ready, but no. I don't know if that's in focus or not, but 2.6 million views on Facebook. We haven't got it to go on TikTok yet, but we ain't done yet. This song is 4 or 5 years old. So, and I always knew that it would do good because, all my songs that are country rap club songs or songs that are meant for the mud park late at night. So if you've ever been to a mud park late at night, when the sun goes down, it gets kind of wild out there and it kind of turns into like redneck Mardi Gras. Well, over the years, I've wrote a ton of songs that the whole purpose of those songs were to be played at mud parks 11, 12 o'clock at night when things are getting wild. You know what I'm saying? That's like the whole reason, that's what inspired the songs. That's why I write the songs. You know what I'm saying? Because I've had some good times at mud parks from way back when I first came into the country rap genre, hanging out with Club Mud to going down to the Redneck Yacht Club, Redneck Mud Park, and my first time on Titty Lane. I mean, come on, they got a place called Titty Lane. I'm trying to write a song that, that they're going to want to play on their buggies and side by sides and this, that, and the other when it's time to party. You know what I'm saying? That's what these songs are for. The first song that really did well for me, 4 Willow to Dirty, Bad Betty, Country Twerk. I wrote Damn on the new album, and now Squat That Dooley. I've always had fun writing songs that the Mud Crickets might get a little wild too. You know what I'm saying? Getting back to Squat That Dooley. I remember when I first came up with the idea, we were really heavy doing the Bourbon Boy stuff, and so I was trying to come up with something that would go viral on TikTok, just to be honest with you. I was listening to Demon Jones Bronco, and I was like, man, we need to do something like that. I found a banjo loop on Arcade, and that's what I made the original beat out of. At the time, Truck Talk on TikTok was really big, and I would scroll, and I just kept seeing like all the squatted trucks and how much hate the squatted trucks were getting and whatnot. And I don't know, I kind of resonated with the kids because back in the day, we used to, I had an S10, cut the springs out of, put some wire wheels on it, slammed it on the ground. I called her Bouncing Betty. She'd bounce while she drove down the road. So I kind of felt for the kids. I mean, I'd never ride a squatted truck, but if that's what they like, fuck. Squat that motherfucking truck. Fuck it. I've always played a little bit off of trucks and girls dancing or twerking, right? Something like this. I could see them get, liking the song. I could see the people at the mud parks, digging it, basically I'm just, taking a girl's, behind and comparing it to a dually truck. You know what I'm saying? And we squatting it. Yeet. After I came up with the idea, I presented it to my group, the Bourbon Boys, and we recorded the song and whatnot. But then I started getting some insecurities. Chris was feeling kind of insecure about it. Like, we ain't the youngest out here, and is this really the type of song that we need to be putting out? So at the time I was like, hell with it. Let's just run it. You know what I'm saying? So we got together to film the music video. I guess it was just, the world telling me, that it's not time to release the song because the video footage just didn't look professional enough for me. And at that time I really wanted all the music videos to be top notch, professional, top grade. Like in this business, presentation is everything. There's a reason why a lot of artists like fake it till they make it and stuff because and try and make themselves look, bigger than what they might be because presentation is everything. Perception is reality. If you present yourself up here, people will look at you like you're up here. If you present yourself down there, it basically speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, I just decided to scrap the music video, and I just put the song on the shelf. A month after we shot the music video, I got sober. After I got sober, the song definitely went on the shelf. And really, when I got sober, I wasn't even sure that I was going to continue being an artist. I was trying to do more behind the scenes, do more video work, do more production work. I had seen this kid on TikTok. He was blowing up on TikTok. His name was OG Caden. And so around the time that I got sober, I'd also started, trying to help him and produce for him and trying to do whatever I could to help him get his career to take off because I saw a ton of potential in that kid. Ton. In the music industry, they got this thing called It Factor, and It Factor is really just charisma. Is really all it is. And Caden just had all this charisma. And when you're scrolling TikTok, it just jumps off the screen. So I had reached out to him and we had started working together and I had produced a couple songs for him. Caden was also really big in the truck scene and the truck top community. And so I was thinking, I got this Squat That Dooley track and this young kid, man, if he did this song, it'd be out of here. I just knew that, if I got him to do this song, that the song would be gone. And at that time, there was also another guy in the truck talk community that was dropping songs, that was working with, I know he'd been going to D-Ray's studio in Nashville. His name was 04 Track. So I was like, I had this idea to get Caden and Old 4 Track on this Squat That Dooley song because they're in that scene, they're in that market. I just figured if I was able to make that happen, it would just blow up. But it didn't happen. I couldn't ever get it together. It is what it is, So back on the shelf, the song goes, So fast forward a little bit, and one of my producer friends, he's literally my favorite producer in the country rap genre. Like, his beats just fit my style so well. But Shamu was doing these open verses. He had been posting beats on TikTok and he posted this beat and I was like, oh, cause it had basically almost the same bounce as the original Squat That Dooley beat. Yeah, I was like, you know what? Let me throw one of these Squat That Dooley verses on his open verse challenge. So I did it, and that video, everybody seemed to like it, and I was like, man, maybe this. I always knew, like, or I always felt like the song had some legs on it, and like if I just put it out, it would go. But there was still that insecurity, like, does this match who I am now? Does this match my brand? Overthinking it. I did the open verse challenge and it took off, so it got me thinking, maybe I should put the song out. Last year when I started working on my album, Hometown Hero, I didn't know if I was gonna put it on there or not. The original beat had this banjo sample I got off of Arcade, and I've literally heard that banjo sample in 15 country rap songs. So me being who I am, I didn't want to use that original beat, and I'd started working on my album, and I'd already made up in my mind that I was making every beat on Hometown Hero. There wasn't going to be any features. It was all going to be me. I'd had it set in stone that I was doing everything. I just never really came up with another beat for Squat That Dooley, so it had basically just sat on the shelf for, the whole time I was working on Hometown Hero. In May, Hometown Hero finally came out, and after that, I was like, all right, well, what do I have in the tuck? I've got a couple of songs that I did with DJ Cliffy D. That'll be coming out. I got a song with TJ Freak that should be coming out soon. And I got a song with Chris Ewing that I'm hoping to drop by the end of the year. With that being said, I still had this Squat That Dooley. So I reached out to Shamu and I asked about the open verse beat, and he said, you can get it. I kind of at that point, I don't know. I just didn't want to mix the song. I just wanted somebody else to take it and put their hands on it. I just wanted to wash my hands of it and see what somebody else would do with it. I sent all the stems to Shamu. He fucking killed the mix. He sent it back, and dude, I was smiling ear to ear. I was like, you know what? Let's run it. What are they going to say? They say what they say. It is what it is. I knew it was going to get some hate. I knew off the top. Part of my marketing strategy has been to trigger hate, because if you can trigger hate is engagement. And if the haters are engaging with your song, that means people that aren't haters, it's probably going to hit their feed too. It's psychology. There's just a lot of miserable people that just, instead of scrolling past something, oh, this is horrible. Oh, this is trash. I mean, there's a lot of those people out there. And the people that think something's good, they might like it and keep scrolling. People that dislike something have more to say than people that like something. That's just the nature of the beast. And part of my marketing strategy for this past year has been to trigger, haters. Look at my Riding Dirty video. It's a song that talks about riding dirty and getting dirty and being dirty and mudding and this, that, and the other. That's what the song is about. And I went and got brand new Carhartt overalls, never been worn. I literally, the first time I wore them, I ripped the tags off, put them on for the music video. And those overalls got so much hate because they were clean. And that was intentional. We did that intentionally to drive engagement. You know what I'm saying? I'm always transparent about my moves and the moves I make and this, that, and the other. I'll tell you exactly when I'm trying to trigger haters or when I'm being serious and when I'm just being funny. You know what I mean? I don't think it's too hard to tell when I'm being real and when I'm just being a fucking goofball. So I knew Squat That Dooley was going to get some hate. The video footage that went viral, that's the original music video we shot. I had to struggle to find 10 good, 10, 20 seconds of footage that would actually work. The footage just wasn't that great. It'll be enough for a short. It'll be enough for a reel to promote the song a little bit, I guess. Every time you post, you're hoping that, it's going to get a lot of engagement and a lot of eyes on it because that's how we make money. If something gets a lot of engagement, a lot of comments, a lot of likes, the streams go up on the song. It's just a trickle down effect from that. And, that's how I make money. It's how I pay my bills. Of course, we were fingers crossed that, the video would do some numbers. I didn't think it was going to do 2.6 million, but I'm grateful. And I'm grateful to everybody that hated on it. Thank you. If you roasted me, you made fun of me, thank you. I appreciate you. You have no idea. It's all love. Do y'all think I should make a video reading some of the hate comments? Because there's some really good hate comments. Do y'all think I should make a video and read off some hate comments? Let me know in the comments, man. We do not have a music video shot for Squat That Dooley. Do y'all want to see a Squat That Dooley music video? I guess if it keeps going up and up and up, we're kind of going to have to. I know that I probably want the video to be a little bit more, I still want it to be a low ratchet, but a little bit more tasteful than the short was. Just being honest, it's kind of what kept me from dropping the original music video is I'm pretty ratchet. I embrace my ratchetness, but the music video itself, the whole thing, and y'all saw the raw footage. So my ratchetness is here. It's probably up here, as far as ratchetness. Even my wife and Chris and everybody was like, "You sure you want to do that?" I was like, "Fuck it, I gotta promote the song somehow, so fucking run it." Hey, it is what it is. But if y'all want a new music video for Squat That Dooley, man, let me know in the comments. And like I said, I'm always transparent with my moves and how I move and my marketing and promotion and the things I do. I've always used something that I call the Tupac philosophy when it comes to releasing music. And what that is Tupac, I feel like, used to give you the songs he thought people wanted to hear. And then right after that, he'd follow up with the songs people needed to hear. And that's kind of what I've done or tried to do my whole career. My first album, Bourbon Broads and Beats. The first video I gave y'all, ain't no doubt about it. I thought that was the one that people would want to hear, that people would gravitate to. But what did I follow it up with? Bourbon Blues. And then you go back to 2018. I gave y'all Four Wheel Low, and that just took off. That was the first track that really, really took off for me, was Four Wheel Low. But what did I do? I followed up with that a week or two later with the music video for 50. And that music video literally changed my life. That song gave me a music career. Because let's be honest, I didn't have much of a music career before that, as far as I was spending a lot more money than I was making. Let's just put it that way. 50 was the first song that really made me some money. And I followed that philosophy all along, and I call that the Tupac philosophy. If you look at how Tupac released music, he'd give you I Get Around, and then he'd turn around and give you Keep Your Head Up. He'd give you Temptations, then he'd give you Dear Mama. He'd give you California Love, and then he'd turn around and give you I Ain't Mad At You. That's kind of, while Tupac was alive, that's kind of how he released music. That's what I took from it. You give them what they want to hear, then you give them what they need to hear, or what you want them to hear. Squat That Dooley got a lot of eyes on us, and that's why this Thursday, the one I want y'all to hear, it's Goodbye. This music video, I'll leave a link for the music video in the description. But this music video, it's probably my favorite music video me and Chris have shot ourselves. I really dig the message. I love the song. It's my favorite song from Hometown Hero. It's what we ended Hometown Hero with. It's one of my favorite songs. I gave them what I think they wanted to hear, which was Squat That Dooley. Now I'm giving you what I want you to hear, which is a song that's very special to me, which is Goodbye. Hopefully y'all tune in Thursday for Goodbye. Like it, comment, shares, all that stuff. We are fully independent. No labels, no outside funding, no nothing. We do all this in-house and with y'all's help, word of mouth. That's the best kind of that's the best kind of promotion there is anyways. All organic, word of mouth. I don't spend money getting YouTube views. I don't spend money to get TikTok views or Instagram views. I don't buy followers. I don't buy subscribers. We get it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all love Goodbye as much as I love making it, and I hope y'all support it. We talked about the song, how the song came about. We said, should we shoot a new music video? Told you about the music video that we got dropping Thursday. Me and Chris have been talking. We're going to start trying to do a Thursday live stream, Thursday at 7. We don't know exactly what it's going to be just yet. You know, we're probably just going to go. We're probably not going to overthink it. We're probably just going to start going live and just see what becomes of it, see the direction it goes. It's just going to be raw, real, uncut. Just, you know, the only thing I can tell you for sure is I ain't going to be drinking. It's not going to be no shots for shares. We ain't going back to that. It's not going to be none of that. And I don't know. We're just going to go with it. We're just going to wing it. We're just going to wing it. We're going to see how it goes. We're going to hang out with y'all. Probably answer some questions. Just chop it up about life, music, whatever, you know, whatever's going on in the world. So it might kind of be like Let Me Be Frank, but, you know, just live instead of like a podcast and over edited and this, that, and the other. Cause I thought about doing a podcast, but I do not have the time or the patience to edit that shit. If I had an editor to edit a podcast, I'd be all about doing a podcast, but I don't have an editor, and I'm not. No. Embry Gang, I love y'all, man. I appreciate all the support. Thank you for everything. Thank you. You know, without y'all, this ship, you are the engine. This ship does not move without y'all. So thank you so much. Love y'all.